Hey guys!
Hi.
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 We thought we'd film like a London, the full story.
It sounds so dramatic and it's not dramatic at all.
We're just basically going to talk about why we left, the things we miss and the things we definitely don't miss, and kind of explain just everything. London, the full story.
We need to try and keep this as short as possible because I know what we're both like with talking. We'll get distracted and end up talking about something completely irrelevant.
And we go off on tangents. Look, we're doing it now.
I know.
Okay.
Get to the point.
Okay, so why we left London. Point one. So the main point was kind of to have a baby, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we went through, obviously, which you all know about if you've watched us, we went through a really horrible time and unfortunately had a miscarriage. And basically, once that had happened, we knew we wanted another baby, but we knew we couldn't have one in London.
It made us realise like what we want, because we went through the rush of house searching and like working out money and that, and it was just not, we couldn't do it there. It wasn't possible.
I mean, imagine, this is really bad to say, but I wouldn't want to bring up my baby in a one-bedroom masonette in London with no friends, no family.
2 cats.
2 cats. Like, it just wasn't going to work.
No.
And the more we kind of researched when we were pregnant before, we were like, this just isn't going to work. We can't live in London pregnant.
No.
But then obviously I miscarried. And then we knew we wanted to try again, and we knew, right, we need to move. We need to go back either to Stone or Hertfordshire. Something needs to happen. Probably the main reason below that is how expensive it shitting is to live there.
Below that? You mean above that?
Well,
It's
I don't know, because
well, no, it's not more important, but I think
I would just say that like the baby was what spurred us on to move.
Yeah.
But then how expensive as well.
yeah, London was ridiculously expensive.
And if you've lived there, you'll know what we mean by that. I mean, your expenses. Our rent alone for a one-bedroom masonette was £1,300. Well, £1,365 a month.
So £680 each a month.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I mean, we've got a 3-bed house now with a garden and everything for the same price.
No, it's the same price. So much cheaper. We pay £695 a month.
Oh no, I mean for like the same price as I paid alone.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. So like, at the moment, while Beth's on maternity leave, I'm covering the rent, and it's like, well,
fine.
it's fine. Like,
it's good. Yeah. How expensive London is, that was just a massive turn off to live there. We both really wanted a calmer lifestyle. It's so busy there, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, even if you wanted to go to a park, it was busy. Like, if you want to go out and see things, busy.
Busy.
We just wanted to be outside more as well. Like, we didn't have a garden, and if you want a garden, it's another few £100 a month. Yeah, so it's just, you couldn't have that at all. And one of the flats we went to view that said it had a garden space was not even a metre square balcony, and they were advertising it as garden space.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
And I mean, some of the better parks to go to that would have been quite, like Richmond Park and stuff like that, they're just a bit too far.
Yeah, like you don't want to travel to them, or Greenwich.
Yeah, especially on the tube.
Yeah, we want a dog.
I've always wanted a dog. I've wanted a dog since, like, I can remember. Yeah, I've always wanted one, and at my mum's we've had a couple of dogs, and I don't know, I just feel like we need a dog.
Yeah, we need a dog.
But we can't have a dog while we're renting unless we find someone that's really nice and will let us have a dog.
We possibly might be able to get a dog while renting.
We might.
We wanted to move out as well because we want a mortgage. We want to save and buy here. We didn't think we'd want to buy this house when we viewed it. Well, not when we viewed it, when my mum lived in it. Because I don't know if we've told you this, but the house we're living in now, my mum used to rent this house, so we'd already been to this house. Yeah,
we sort of put an offering on it before
we didn't come and view it because we'd been in it already when my mum lived in it. So yeah, that's weird. But now we live in it, we would love to buy this. We would love to extend the kitchen. I would like to get the garden landscaped. In London, I'm not being funny, but you ain't getting a mortgage unless you are filthy rich, because everywhere is too expensive.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Moving on to things we miss about London. I really miss being able to do anything whenever. So like, if you want to go to a circus that serves Thai food at 2 in the morning, you'll find it.
Yeah. After work, if you want to go to a cocktail bar that's in a fridge, you can
literally could do it.
You could, if you come up with one of the weirdest ideas you can come up with, right now, in London you'll find it.
Yeah. And you can, and the thing is, what I really liked was that it's all the time. This isn't just like at Christmas time when it's really busy. It's like whenever. It could just be a random Tuesday night and there'll be something happening that you can go to.
Yeah. 24-hour bagels, they've got that. Oh. Cereal Cafe, they've got that.
We never went there.
No, but they've got it.
One of the biggest things I miss is my job. I really loved my job. Working at Selfridges, that, like, with those people that I worked with, I loved it. My managers, I loved every single one of them. I loved all of them. I loved all the staff, every single one of them. They were just all amazing. Everybody had their own character, and it was just people from all over the world we worked with, and I learned so much from each and every one of them. And the job was just sick. Yeah. Like, it was just a sick job.
I suppose I could say the same about Nike, really. When I was working there, I really enjoyed the people I was working with.
Yeah.
Especially because we were students at the same time. Everyone there is either in the same boat as you or understands what you're, how you're living. So
my boobies look big.
You all get each other.
I mean, I think it's because they're saggy, because they're just like, because they're saggy and this bra's like pushing them together. They look kind of big, but they're really not. Maybe they are quite big. I don't know. I really miss shopping. The shopping was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you could get any shop in the world. Oh, just smacked you. Right. You could just get any shop in the world. Literally any.
I miss the weird little shops and like going to Shoreditch and the weird shops you'd see there.
Yeah. Restaurants as well, same wavelength. You could just go to any restaurant and just...
Especially because we like going to new restaurants. It was like... There was
and
endless
all the Michelin stars are there.
Yeah.
There's literally no Michelin stars in West Midlands, I swear. Well, there is, obviously, but like London, there's just like the hub of them, whereas here it's just like, I don't know, there isn't like loads of choice. You said opportunities that you miss.
Yeah, but like, so that's more like job opportunities. So, especially because of what I do in London, there's loads and loads and loads of studios. But at the same time, you've got loads of people applying. Whereas here you've got less studios but less people applying, but there are more opportunities in the city. Yeah,
like you basically mean, isn't it? Like you could just work anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's pardon me, but it's harder because obviously there's more people applying, but there's so many jobs there, like so many jobs. I went in just quickly, when I wanted to get into retail before I worked at Selfridges, I was handing out CVs, and when I went to the Top Shop on Oxford Street, in 1 week they'd had over 1,000 CVs handed in for Top Shop. The women's floor in Top Shop on Oxford Street.
It's like one of the jobs I applied for in London and got, there was like 1,000 people apply, then they cut it down to like 100 people, then they only interviewed 20. Whereas the jobs here, only 100 people apply and they interview 10 or something.
Yeah, like, probably not even 100 people applied, probably like 4.
They probably rounded that up, but yeah.
Now I know we said we wanted a calmer lifestyle, but we both also said when we were talking about it, we missed the madness of it. It was a mad lifestyle, wasn't it?
I missed the madness at the weekend. The madness during the week was annoying.
No, that's a good point, Annoying on your way to work, just horrible, but the weekends when we were out doing things, it was nice being around lots of people and kind of having fun. Joint with that, we said like with the madness of the lifestyle, you lose weight and you're doing exercise without even knowing it. Our average step count was 20 to 25,000 steps a day.
That's when we were in retail. And then on a daily basis, it was like 12,000.
Yeah, 12 to 15,000.
Yeah.
Mine, because I worked in retail, we went into graphic design and I stayed in Selfridges. Mine was like 20 to 25,000 a day.
I mean, now it's probably like 5,000. Probably not even that.
Probably not even that. Probably like 4. Mine's just to the kitchen and back again.
You'll be surprised how many steps you can get in. You probably do 100, maybe, in that little...
Should I actually see? Wait there. Let's see how many I do. I did 1,776 steps yesterday.
You know you're meant to average like 10,000 steps a day.
1,000. So I'm impressed, and I did 196 steps on.
No, but the thing is,
I don't
trust this completely because it's when you've got your phone with you.
Yeah, that's true. I leave my phone in here a lot of the time.
And like at work, I'm walking around quite a bit, and my phone's just in my desk or in my bag.
Friends. I miss friends. Friends.
Yeah.
No, like we miss our London friends, don't we? We had quite a lot of London friends.
Yeah, but especially because all of my friends are down south.
Yeah,
like all the people I grew up with that are my friends that work in and around London that I could meet up with any time really if we were free, or the people I went to uni with,
or people at Nike.
People from Nike. Everyone lives down south, so I don't have like friends here.
You have Phil and Shona.
Yeah, I know, but like...
Oh, Tune!
I have no one with the same interests as me.
No, you do.
I don't.
We're gonna get you them.
You're my friend
Corey?
and my girlfriend. Yeah, but...
My dad?
Imagine taking Corey to a gallery. The next one was galleries. I miss galleries.
Oh.
There's more galleries in London.
Yeah.
And they change all the time, whereas up here...
All the time.
There's galleries in Birmingham and Manchester, and that's fine, but it's getting to them, and I don't want to go to Birmingham just for their gallery unless we're going to spend the day there.
Skateboarding.
I miss skateboarding.
I miss skateboarding so bad. So bad. We used to go to Hyde Park, didn't we, on sunny days and go skate. What we do, we'd get our skateboards, skate down to the tube, get on the tube, go to Hyde Park, get off there, skate around Hyde Park, go get wasabi sushi, then go and eat wasabi.
Sometimes go to Mater Shoe.
Sometimes go to Mater Shoe.
That was a good skate. That was really good.
Michelin star pastry shop in London. Yeah. Yeah, I really miss that a lot. I really wanted to get a cruiser as well, and then I couldn't because we moved here. I miss sushi.
Go sushi.
I really miss it.
And we used to go there so often. The one on Baker Street. That the woman became friends with us.
Yeah, we actually became friends with her.
Yeah, she knew our names and that.
Yeah, I just loved her. She was nice. The sushi was nice. Things we don't miss now. That's what we're moving on to. Number one, tube. I
ridiculous.
do not fucking miss that shitting tube.
I feel sorry for everyone that's been on the tube in this weather. Like,
yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I actually watched a video and it was showing up 34 degrees on the Central Line.
It's a joke.
It's just, it's not just the hot heat, like, it's the busyness. Just the tube is just shit. I just hate the tube. And it takes ages, just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, it's quick coming, like, there's one every 2 minutes, so you never have to wait long, but it's just like sitting on the tube.
Yeah, but rush hour, that goes on to the next point, that it's busy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it could be early hours of the morning and you're coming back from a club or being out, and there's people everywhere.
Everywhere. What is with that?
Even where we lived, which wasn't like, there was no clubs or anything, it was busy all the time.
Thing is, as well, like, we went to a club in first year of uni in Brixton to watch Bonobo, and it finished at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And do you remember we had to go sit in the McDonald's for ages with all the drug addicts?
Because the tube didn't open till like 6 or something, so we had to sit in there, and it was busy like it was during the day anywhere else.
There was 2 bodyguards, one on the front door and one on the back door. I went to the toilet and there was heroin, I think it was heroin, like needles, so I'm guessing that's heroin, in the sink. Literally, it was just horrendous. That was in Brixton. We should do a video of our some memories, some like key memories to tell people. If you'd be interested in that, let me know, because I think that would be quite a cool video. We have some good stories from London. Yeah. Having no car is a massive thing.
Yeah.
I
always used to say to you that I miss driving. I love driving.
Yeah.
And not having a car was really sad. But we have a car now.
Yes. We both went to say it. Living on edge all the time for a terrorist attack. This is a bit of a deep one, but there's nothing like living in London, and if a terrorist attack happens anywhere in the world, London goes on like red alert, and there's police with guns just on your way to work. So I would get off, obviously I worked on Oxford Street, so I'd get off at Bond Street Station and there'd be 2 police guards with massive guns standing, letting everybody through the barriers. Like, it just, what a way of life. Yeah. Like, what a way of life. Like, my friends, I don't know if any of you ever heard of it, but like, it was ages ago, like probably like a year ago, there was like a shooting in Selfridges. So like Ollie Murs tweeted it went in the news, and then it kind of like got written off that it wasn't a terrorist attack and it was gang related. But even so, the fact that all my friends were there and like it was the fear of that a terrorist had gone into Selfridges, it's just horrible. Like, what a way of life. And we had to text each other all the time just to make sure each other was safe. Yeah. He texted me just to so I knew he was still alive.
Yeah, because I remember there was while we were both working, something happened, didn't it?
Oh yeah, me and Hannah ran in the stockroom
crying. There was like an explosion outside on Oxford Street, and both of our stores got shut down.
Yeah.
For a few hours.
That was horrible. Don't miss the small flat.
No. It was a great like first home together, and it's what we needed at the time.
Imagine having her there.
Oh no, don't. Especially with the cats as well.
Oh my god.
It was good for the time, but now, like, no, I wouldn't want to.
No. The last point we had on here was working till late at night. Now, this kind of more applies to me and when you were at Nike. Sometimes, especially towards busier times of the year, like summer sale and Christmas, I didn't finish work till 11:10. At 11 o'clock I'd finish work. And then I'd get out the building, it'd be like 11:10. I wasn't getting in till late, and then I'd start work again. What time did I start work again in the mornings? It was like 8:30 in the morning. Like 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, I don't miss those. So yes, that's London. The story. Oh, Tuny.
Oh, June.
Right, should we do some thumbnails? Okay. Love it. Tuny.
Do you want to go turn it on?
Again.